1. The Sinister Grandma. In this eerie video, two friends were playing Sudoku, a tabletop game similar to billiards. They were casually enjoying their game when suddenly, one of them collapsed, fainting without warning. His friend, who was recording the game, quickly moved toward him, but as the camera panned down, something terrifying was caught on film. A ghostly figure of an elderly woman with completely white eyes appeared in the frame. Her presence was unmistakable, and her gaze was chilling. The clarity of the apparition left little room for doubt that this was not just a trick of light. The haunting figure was captured perfectly, and it left viewers with a sense of dread. The uploader, having seen numerous videos of Japanese ghosts, admitted this was the first time they had encountered such a disturbing and vivid appearance. It was a terrifying reminder of the eerie unpredictability of supernatural sightings in Japan. 2. The Haunted Path. This video, captured by the Sapam Explore channel, takes place on one of the most haunted roads in the area. The host, undeterred by local legends, decided to spend the night at this notorious location to see if the chilling stories were true. As night descended, the atmosphere became increasingly unsettling. He set up camp, trying to remain calm despite the thick tension in the air. At first, everything seemed quiet. But as he ventured out for a walk along the haunted path, the silence was broken by a spine-chilling sight. Out of the corner of his eye, he spotted something moving in the distance, a dark figure. It was barely visible at first, but soon it became clearer, and the host's fear mounted. The figure moved erratically, and as it drew closer, it became evident that this was no ordinary human presence. The host's once calm demeanor shattered as he realized he had witnessed something paranormal. The sudden appearance of the figure left him terrified, and he could barely finish the investigation.
Dia bilang dulu di sini pernah bakalan coba uji nyali. Kita buktikan apakah benar ya mitos di sini kalau memang kita melintas di area sini malam-malam sekitar jam setengah 12 ya. Kita tinggal tunggu aja nanti jam-jam tengah malam. Apakah kita bisa camping di sini sampai pagi ya? Malam itu bakalan muncul sosoknya. Yang saya dengar sih katanya sosoknya tuh ngambang, jadi kita nggak tahu nanti sekitar jam-jam 1 ini baru Allahu Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iya. Nggak ada siapa-siapa di sini. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Siapa di sana? Ih, merinding. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ih. Oke. Mungkin sekarang sudah jam 1 lewat 14 ya. Dan saya nggak bisa lama-lama di sini karena keadaannya sudah nggak kondusif ya. Terlalu banyak interaksi. Saya nggak berani sini sendiri. Mungkin karena saya terlalu takut juga. Mungkin saya nggak bakalan nginap di sini. Setelah ini kita bakalan coba untuk beres-beres ya, karena kondisinya sudah nggak memungkinkan ya teman-teman ya. Tiba-tiba kayak ada kecium bau ya. Ini ada bau. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Kita bakalan share dulu untuk videonya. Tenda aja. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha Ini gasnya, ini teman-teman bisa dilihat ya. Dari tadi ku gas ini enggak. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah.
3. The foot in the toilet. This terrifying exploration comes from ghost hunter Kujangalu, who braved the night to explore an abandoned building that had been left untouched for years. The building was notorious for its haunted reputation, and Kyujang decided to test his courage by venturing into its darkened rooms. As he moved from room to room, an uneasy feeling washed over him, growing stronger with each step. Everything seemed normal until he reached the bathroom. Suddenly, an unusual sound echoed from the toilet. Intrigued and frightened, Kyujang approached cautiously, only to witness something horrifying. A disembodied foot, pale and ghostly, emerged from the bathroom door, floating eerily in the air. Panicked, he moved closer to investigate, but the foot vanished as quickly as it had appeared. However, the terror didn't end there. Moments later, as he turned around, the same foot reappeared, this time hovering right behind him. Startled, Kyujang fled the building in fear, shaken by the terrifying encounter he had just witnessed.
Tenang anjir, astagfirullahaladzim, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Perasaan gua nangis. Wah, anjing, Allahu Akbar. Apa itu astagfirullahaladzim, Allah. Tadi gua lihat kepala di sini, cuy. Anjing, gak ada patung bangke. Allahu Akbar. Wah, ngelayang, sosoknya ngelayang. Anjing, sosoknya ngelayang. Sosoknya ngelayang, sosoknya ngelayang, guys. Allahu Akbar. Oke, astagfirullahaladzim, Allahu Akbar. Qatila bila auzu bi kalimatil hitamati min syarri molak. Allahu Akbar, sumpah geng, gue merinding. Ini gue selangkangan. Anjing. Anjing dia.
4. The Black Shadow in the Forest. In this video, a ghost hunter from Kalimantan ventured into a forest known for its terrifying past. Locals had long spoken of an unspeakable tragedy that had taken place there, leaving the forest haunted by restless spirits. The hunter began his journey cautiously, lighting incense to protect himself from any malevolent forces. As he ventured deeper into the dense woods, the sense of foreboding intensified. Riding his motorbike through the narrow forest paths, the hunter eventually decided to continue his exploration on foot. It was then that things took a terrifying turn. Out of nowhere, a shadowy figure appeared in the distance, its form blacker than the surrounding darkness. The hunter froze as the figure stared at him with a menacing intensity. His heart pounded in his chest as the shadow began to move, its presence sending a wave of panic through him. Without hesitation, he turned and ran, leaving the haunted forest behind him, but the memory of the black shadow would stay with him forever.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim. Aku lihat apa barusan, astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim.
5. The Floating Kuntilanak. In this chilling tale, a ghost hunter from the Baban Mystery Channel embarked on a solo expedition into a haunted forest. The forest was infamous for sightings of a kuntilanak, a female ghost known to haunt areas where tragedy had struck. Despite the terrifying rumors, the hunter decided to face the ghost alone, armed with only his camera and a flashlight. As he wandered deeper into the forest, everything seemed quiet. But as he ventured into the heart of the woods, he suddenly found himself face to face with the kuntilanak. The ghostly figure stood motionless, her long black hair flowing in the wind, her white dress glowing faintly in the moonlight. At first, the hunter was frozen in shock, but his curiosity got the better of him. He stepped forward, trying to get a closer look, but the kuntilanak suddenly began to float, her feet lifting off the ground. Panic gripped the hunter, and he turned to flee, the sound of her eerie presence echoing behind him as he ran.
Ada tanduknya bener, Wak. Bener. Allah Akbar. Has! Allah. Anjing tebrang, Wak, cuy. Allah Akbar, anjing mukanya kelihatan teman-teman, kelihatan, Wak. Allah Akbar, anjing mukanya serem banget, cuy. Ada tanduknya bener, Wak. Bener. Allah Akbar. Has! Allah. Anjing tebrang, Wak, cuy.
6. The Poking in the Plantation. This video comes from ghost hunter Mr. Sim, who decided to investigate a plantation that locals claimed was haunted by a pokonga, a ghost bound in burial shrouds. Many had reported seeing the figure in the trees, and Mr. Sim set out to see if the stories were true. As the investigation began, the air grew thick with the pungent smell of decay, a telltale sign of the poking's presence. Moments later, something moved in the trees above them. When they looked up, they saw Ida Poking hanging from the branches, its glowing eyes staring down at them. The sight was horrifying, but the situation quickly escalated when the Poking suddenly dropped from the trees and began chasing them. The group fled in terror, the ghost pursued relentless as they struggled to escape its grasp.
Sini kayaknya. Waduh, nyong HP nanti kebalik sok. Ini koy, jeneng antaranya wangel temen. Wih sok, esik sok. Iya, orang geblungan. Ayo. Jodol, ini beda lagi. Mudah, ngejar, parah banget sok. Selesai parah banget sok, awas sok. Wih, parah banget sok. Matane. Wih, pokoknya bur kita. Iya, dia yang nomor 3. Langsung itu lesik sok. Iya, orang geblungan. Ayo. Jodol, ini beda lagi. Mudah, ngejar, selesai parah banget sok. Awas sok. Wih, parah banget sok. Matane. Wih, pokoknya bur kita. Iya, dia yang nomor.
Nih di kebun ya, atau di manakah di hutan. Ya ampun, pocongnya langsung dongol kan. Serem banget, mukanya warnanya hitam. Langsung dongol ya, langsung nongol. Langsung ketakutan tuh.
Hi friends. Now you can join us and enjoy some interesting features. You can get special subscription emblems and also use interesting stickers. Let's join and interact specifically in the comments column. Thank you.